Hello, welcome back to my channel. As always, here's the list of materials. Bienvenidos a mi canal. Esta es la lista de materiales que necesitas para realizar este molde. Así que hay que empezar. So the first thing I like to do is line up everything I need. I forgot to cut out the chipboard since I am going to be putting flowers in this, and it is going to be a little heavy because of the water that I'm going to be adding with the foam. I cut out just regular chipboard. I used the back of that cardstock packets that they sell, but you can use anything like a cereal box, etc. Yo corté el cartoncillo un poquito más grueso para lo de abajo de la base porque sí voy a estar agregando unas rosas con agua, así que por eso lo necesito que sea más resistible con el peso. So this box is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. There's no particular way on how your strips should be going. Remember, strips go on the bottom of your base. I'm just talking about how I did this caddy. And again, just wrap it wherever, put the combs down. They are big, so it can hold better. I use 3-in-1 beacon glue, my favorite to go glue, but you can of course use a hot glue gun or any other glue you have in hand. I recommend either 3-in-1 beacons or hot glue gun for this box in particular. Cuando rizas las tiras, las puedes poner en donde sea. Yo estoy utilizando este silicón frío, pero puedes usar tu silicón caliente también. Uso estas, ¿cómo se dicen? Paper clips para que se sostenga donde los estoy pegando las tiras. Los dientes de las tiras van debajo de la base. Es preferencia, pero puedes realizarlo como tú te sientas más cómoda. I like using paper clips to hold where I'm putting the glue in place. Again, you're gluing this wherever. Obviously, you're not going to overlap it way too much where there's going to be a huge gap, but kind of just guesstimate it. See how I made it enough where I can glue the pieces together. That's exactly what you're going to be doing. Now add your extra cardboard in there. Ya realicé la base, así que allí voy a poner el cartoncillo más grueso para la resistencia, pero puedes cortar otra base abajo para que no se vean esos dientes. Ahora para pegar esta parte de la corona es la misma cosa que hiciste para las tiras de la base, es la misma cosa que vas a hacer con la tira de la corona. So in order to glue these, see how I'm just going to be applying on the bottom, not all over, just at the bottom. All around, the same way you glued the base, the same way you're going to glue these crown strips. And then I'm just showing you the type of paper I got because a lot of people are asking me. You're not going to be overlapping it. See how the second one, you can use any, there's no particular order, just line it up, don't overlap it, just line it up. The last one, you'll be overlapping it a little bit if you're a little off, but if not, it's going to be the exact same measure. Cuando estás pegando estas tiras, asegúrate que cuando estés poniendo pegamento sea nada más abajo, no toda la corona de arriba, porque si puedes ver hay uno que está más resaltado. Cuando los pegas los vas a alinear así para que todo queda de la misma manera y solo la última tira va a estar un poquito sobre la otra, pero no tanto. Al igual, pega alrededor, checa para que no hay uno que está más sobresaliente que el otro. Go around your crown and just check that everything's not wobbly. And then I like gluing this with a hot glue gun, but you can use any glue. See how I use my hot glue gun just to secure it. I need that fast glued. I don't care if I need to be moving it around. And then now I'm gonna be just checking corners, nothing's floppy. You are in your own time, correct? Now I'm gonna be using the cell phone that I've got from Dollar Tree, but you can get it at Amazon, it's anywhere. And then I got these very inexpensive wet foams from Michael's. I used my points, so it was cheap. I think it was like $4 for these, and a little goes a long ways. I cut it with a ruler. You can cut it with anything, and before you wet it, you soak it, just cut it and measure the pieces. It doesn't have to be perfect. See how I'm just kind of guesstimating and measuring it, but if you turn it around, I mean, instead of building it, you should have just taken your base and then figured it out, but work with what you're doing. Para cortar este foamy es para agua para rosas, yo lo compré en Michael's, me costó como $5, pero antes de que lo cortes puedes cortar la base y luego asegurarte, pero es muy fácil para cortarlo y moldearlo como tú necesitas. Y si viste usted un plástico, ese plástico lo compré en la tienda de $1, pero lo venden en Amazon también. Pero antes de que moje estos, me di el plástico, así que ya lo dejé. Estoy poniendo el plástico como pueden ver. So now I'm adding that plastic. I want to make sure that it's going to be, a certain amount, so that, because it is wet and this is paper, I don't want it to seep through. So I put a lot at first, but I do end up removing some. Como pueden ver, agregué mucho de el plástico, que sí saqué varios, pero solo quería asegurarme, era mi primera vez haciendo esto, que no se cayera el agua, porque si no, si se moja estos papeles, obviamente se va a romper. So, puse el pedazo más grande y todo estaba moldeando perfectamente. So as you can see, I put the biggest piece first just to make sure that, it wasn't going to just melt off in my head. I thought that was going to happen. I'm adding more plastic because I'm hyperventilating, but I do end up taking a lot of that plastic out because a little actually goes a long way. The whole purpose of that plastic is it's not going to rip. It's to wrap it around all that paper so it doesn't touch it, if that makes any sense. So I'm just putting all the pieces, see how I remove them. Ya ves como estoy quitando un poco de plástico porque sí me sobrepasé, pero tenía esa ansiedad de que tal vez era demasiado. And I do cut out some of this green foam because it did expand a little bit, not so much, a little bit. So again, mold it to what, there's no right or wrong way to do this green foam or any craft, correct? You are done. You can add roses or just chocolates. I did this for my mother-in-law's sister that was retiring. It can be a perfect quinceañera gift. I like these little white filler flowers to fill around the roses. There's no right way to put in the roses. I did a multicolor. Be creative, jump the gun, don't be scared, and just move forward. Thank you for watching. Gracias por ver mis videos. No se olviden suscribir. Y ustedes son dueños de su creatividad. Pueden hacer rosas o cualquier tipo. Etiquétenme. Me encanta ver su trabajo. Thank you.